Alright, so this is Muditaheart here.
This is PRpHD.
And we're here to talk about something very special regarding
PRpHD.
Regarding PRpHD's world of Tokusatsu. This is the trailer for Shin Masked Rider, or Shin Kamen Rider as it is also known in Japan.
Yeah.
And what can you tell us about this?
The sequel to Shin Ultraman and Shin Godzilla.
Yes, it's in the Shin universe by Toei.
Hideaki Anno and also Toho.
And Hideaki Anno.
Yeah.
Can you just briefly describe who he is?
He's the guy who created Evangelion and all these violent animes and stuff. He also did, what else? I forget. He's doing the recent Evangelion anime films, which are on Amazon as well. He's been around since like the 80s, yeah.
And he also did Shin Godzilla and Shin Ultraman.
Yeah.
And he also did some animation in Nausicaa.
He did a Ultraman fan film, right?
Yeah, back in the 80s before he was getting in the industry or something like that, right?
I don't remember exactly. I just hear about it from the Wikipedia. And then he played Ultraman twice as a result.
Right, as like the motion capture artist or something.
Yeah, in the fan film and then in Shin Ultraman.
And then he was also a voice actor in Hayao Miyazaki's
The Wind Rises?
The Wind Rises. And like in the behind the scenes documentary for The Wind Rises, Miyazaki says, how about we have a non-actor?
Yeah.
Someone who has a weird voice.
He has a weird voice?
And he's like having trouble choosing someone. And then somebody's like, why don't we just choose Anno? And he's like,
why don't we just get David Lynch to be in the Fablemans while we're at it?
Yeah, exactly. That kind of inspired decision by like directors and stuff like that.
Yeah. It's sort of interesting too, because like they couldn't get. They thought it was going to be hard to get David Lynch to be in the Fablemans, but that's an entirely different point.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, that's our little side tangents from our film geek nonsense. But yeah. Anyway,
you don't want to go into the whole history of Kamen Rider, right? You just want to go over the Shin universe, right?
What's like a quick thing you could tell us about Kamen Rider?
It was made by anti-Nazi Shitori Shinomori, who wrote this as a commentary on World War II and like bad guys and good guys, etc.
What is the hero of Kamen Rider?
The hero of Kamen Rider is like this guy in the first one. He's like this guy he's experimented on, human experimentation, and what is your question exactly?
What exactly is he? Like he's a superhero?
He's a human turned into a cyborg through experimentation by this organization that's trying to destroy the world, or basically.
And he looks like a grasshopper.
Yeah.
And he's got a sick bike, and he's got the rider kick and stuff. But also, it's a very serious story. Also,
yeah, there you go.
But you gotta have the awesome action sequences.
And Kamen Rider's got a long way. Like, if you've seen the original Kamen Rider, you notice like they don't wear like putty uniforms. They're just these people with red and green makeup, and like you're supposed to imagine like they're mutants or something, I guess.
Right. When you say putty uniforms, you mean like more contemporary Tokusatsu, relatively, like in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Yeah.
But like back then, they just had a dude in makeup, you know.
And like the action wasn't that good either, because like I don't think like Bruce Lee broke out yet or anything.
Yeah, it's had a long history of like that's kind of run parallel almost to like Star Trek or whatever.
Yeah. Where
like the special effects and makeup and fight choreography back then was not as good. Like, it's updated with the times along with sci-fi and fantasy. And
probably the cost of it. Like, there's probably like Harryhausen or whatever, yeah.
Right. So, Harryhausen as in, like, the stop-motion anime.
King Kong, yeah.
Okay.
And I guess they had, like, Godzilla in the 50s, but, like, that's different.
Right. So, anyway, we're going to see this guy.
Yeah.
And, to be clear, this is in the Shin
universe,
not following Kamen Rider Black Sun, correct?
Correct, which is a little confusing. Because Shin Ultraman has the same actor. He's not the main character, but he's a pretty major character in Shin Ultraman, and he's the main character in Kamen Rider Black Sun, and it's very weird casting. Whatever. He's good in both, so it's not that bad.
He's also in Drive My Car.
He's also in Drive My Car, right? Which you know him.
Which won, I believe it won an Oscar for best
foreign film.
Best foreign film that year.
I don't remember. Yeah, that's from last year, right?
Yeah, that's last year's Oscars, though.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so maybe that's enough background knowledge about Shin Mask Rider. Let's watch the trailer.
Let's watch the trailer.
It's only a minute long, so let's get through this.
Yeah.
And I don't even think we need to pause this time.
Okay.
Let's get through it.
Yeah.
All right, fascinating. So, a little sneak preview. It's sort of like, it feels like a teaser even.
It probably is a teaser, yeah.
And it starts off slow, downbeat, low and quiet, introducing a lot of characters and visual style and tone and stuff like that. But then it kicks into the action a bit. I don't know. Did you I don't know, initial thoughts, and maybe if you recognize like any elements from the Kamen Rider series that have happened over the years that they integrated into this?
I think most of us, those characters are probably the main three, and then the spider guy, and like the three. I forget what the names like the doctor, bat guy, and all those names. I forget their names.
From like the first series.
The first series, yeah.
From the first series,
yeah.
Okay.
I don't know who that guy is, and then I wonder if it's gonna be a kaijin like in Black Sun also, because he had like a furry hand before, I think, or maybe that was just for a furry glove or something. I don't know.
Okay.
And like his bike morphed, and I want that's an interesting technique, probably from I think Wolf of Wall Street, actually, right? Like when the car transforms from like a white sports car to a red sports car.
Wait, what do you mean? I don't remember which scene in Wolf of Wall Street.
He's talking about, I forget what he's talking about, but like he has a sports car, and then it turns from like a white sports car into a red sports car, just while he's telling the story, because he's like, maybe I have a white sports car. Wait, stop, hold on that. I have a red sports car.
Oh, it's just editing or something. Okay.
They like, just like without the bike, like they just, how they Photoshop that in or whatever.
Oh, okay.
And what other techniques did they use in this? Some of these scenes are very similar to the stuff they had in the previous trailer.
Do you know who these villains are that they just showed there?
Some of them look familiar, yeah. I think they'll cover early episodes of the series at least, and then I don't know where they go from there.
Okay. I also see there's two people, it appears, that have a bike. Are there two Kamen Riders?
I'm not sure.
I know, maybe in some of the earlier series is some of the Kamen Riders meet each other, I believe.
There's not that many Kamen Riders in the earlier seasons, but there are some two Kamen Riders in a series in the early seasons.
Do you think they might be referencing that, or that potential might be there in this or something?
Can you pause and show me where you see that bike? I actually couldn't find it.
Okay, let's see if I can find it.
Yeah. Those two might have been different guys, actually. Yeah, you might be right.
They might be coming up there. That might be two people facing off, and then.
I mean, this is a guy with the long hair, and then there's that guy with the short hair.
Yeah, there, right there. There's a moment where.
Yeah, that's a reference to how there ended up being two Kamen Riders in the original show, because the original guy who ends up being Sakata Sanshiro and Hazuki Suzuki in Shenmue, he gets injured in the beginning of the show, so they had to find a replacement. So instead of recasting him, they just had another guy play Kamen Rider, another character play Kamen Rider.
And is it a completely different character?
Yeah.
They write him out of the story, and they say another person has become the Kamen Rider.
He's Kamen Rider 2.
Kamen Rider 2.
Ichigo and Nigo, yeah.
So this looks like it might be Ichigo Nigo
Yeah.
thing happening here.
Yeah.
Okay, so that might be being referenced here.
Yeah.
Also, they seem to be having, I don't know, 80s haircuts or something like that, or 60s haircuts. Do you notice that? Do you notice that they're referencing the original?
I feel like it's more contemporary, or like the OOs even, because like in the OOs, every Kamen Rider had like the same haircut.
Okay.
And I like one of them had long hair, the other one had like shorter hair, even though it was sort of like Beatles long or whatever.
Okay, and okay, there's the hair and the scarf.
Also, I don't know which one is which. I'm assuming it's the guy they show more often.
Rider kick.
The Rider kick looked really well edited, yeah, or visually effective.
And then what's going on here? Do these guys look familiar?
They might just be Shocker.
They might be Shocker, and Shocker is the original antagonist of the original series.
Yeah.
Okay. And does this look like their general outfit, like with the suits and the berets and the masks?
Yeah, they have berets, and then they have the red and green makeup.
Okay, so this looks like a direct reference to Shocker in the original series.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a similar kind of thing.
Oh.
Okay, cool. And yeah, do you have any idea who this female character might be?
Could be the doctor, the daughter of the doctor. I mean, she might be. I always had this feeling from the trailer she's like an original character that might not be from the original series actually.
Okay. Okay.
You know? But she could be like the daughter of the doctor that passed away in the first episode, trying to save Kamen Rider 1 or something. But it looks like a totally different. It could be a totally different character.
Okay.
And she sort of reminds me of the haircut with like the Kamen Rider Black Sun main female person.
Okay. It also might just be a contemporary Japanese haircut style. Or
yeah,
something.
maybe. Yeah, it's just a haircut. You know, whatever.
Yeah. Okay. We literally see two Kamen Riders in costume meeting each other right now.
Yeah. I didn't know. I can't see him because like he sort of blends in with the shadow there. That's very good for military purposes. The other guys in like this bright green, and the other guys in the dark green. Yeah, I couldn't see that.
Yeah, so there we go.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
It's confirmed.
He has the belt, which is straight from the original show.
Okay.
Which you probably remember from all the trailers, comparing the trailers.
Okay, this is a
shots
guy.
from the original.
Is this guy any idea who this is?
I have no idea who this guy is.
Kind of bat or something?
Oh, that's the bat guy? Okay, then yeah, he's pretty important to the show then. Okay, I didn't know he was a bat. I thought he was a pig. Okay, he's pretty important.
And then this mask woman or someone?
I'm not sure. I still forgot some of the characters, but like, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're like with Black Cross Fuhrer or something. If they even have Black Cross Fuhrer in the show, they might not have him. And maybe that guy's Black Cross Fuhrer. I don't know.
Okay, and then this is like some kind of wasp or something.
I think he's a spider. He's like one of the monsters of the week.
Okay,
yeah.
Spider person.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, there's a lot of details in this, and a lot of call-outs to the fans of the original series.
Yeah.
There's like some.
Oh yeah, the exploding building was pretty cool. I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like Independence Day or whatever.
Yeah.
That's a pretty cool effect.
Yeah.
Shocker.
You didn't check the budget or anything. Yeah.
Any idea what that symbol is on the bike?
I think it's just a Kamen Rider bike. I could be wrong.
What's this symbol?
Could just be a belt design similar to the belt or something.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And I wonder if they're going to give any product placement for like Honda or Hyundai or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, they did that in the original show, I think.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to do that in the movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
And there's the pose.
Yeah. The pose was in there a few times.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. There's the hand. I don't know if he's machine or if he's like Kaijin or something.
Cool.
Yeah.
Alright, and then keep in mind this is a sequel to Shin Ultraman Shin Godzilla.
Yeah.
This is not Kamen Rider Black Sun universe.
Yeah. So I could be totally wrong with the Kaijin thing.
This is not the Kaijin thing from Kamen Rider Black Sun.
They could adapt it, I don't know. They could have been like, that's a good idea, we'll use it, I don't know.
But yeah, this is going to follow up from like, you know, the issues in like Shin Godzilla, Shin Ultraman, where like it's about like, you know, maybe there's like a special ops organization that's trying to prevent threats to the Earth, And
It's a little interesting too, because like the government's sort of the problem in the first two Shin films,
exactly.
right?
There's like an organization inside, and then there's also like the bureaucracy is like getting in the way of like, oh, we got to worry about politics, we got to worry about this and that, and then all the bureaucracy is leading to all this fumbling about that like ends up preventing helping people in crisis and stuff.
Yeah.
And people are too busy doing bean counting and like caring about the election rather than actually caring about the people and stuff.
Yeah.
That was like a big part of like Shin Godzilla and Shin Ultraman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty. That was a very, very thorough examination of a 1 minute trailer.
Oh yeah, and I think there was like no dialogue in this. It was mainly just the music,
Yeah.
and that was it. Yeah.
There was no dialogue in this.
Yeah, and I think the first trailer too, probably. Yeah.
It's all visual. There's like this text, but otherwise it was all visuals.
Boring.
No tensions. Yeah. Just show me action.
I need action.
All right. Cool.
All right.
All right. That's the analysis of this
Shin Kamen Rider trailer.
Shin Kamen Rider trailer from Shin Mass Rider or Shin Kamen Rider trailer.
Yeah.
All right. Where do you know where we can see this when it gets released?
I don't know. There's we can look it up, right?
Yeah. When's it getting released?
Yeah.
Okay, Shin Kamen Rider, the prologue. This is coming out.
This Shin Kamen Rider film of the prologue.
So the prologue is in 1992. This is the movie. Oh, okay. They might be talking about some spoilers here. It'll premiere in Japan at selected theaters on March 17, 2023.
Select theaters.
And then nationwide on March 18, 2023.
Yeah, that's about right. Yeah.
Executive producer Shinichiro Shirakura stated in April 2021 that the film will be released internationally, but the exact date was undecided. The film was completed on March 6, 2023, so it completed just like 7 days ago. And
wow.
It'll premiere in like 4 days. Wow, they're really cutting it close. So using every minute they have. It is directed and written by Hideaki Anno and produced to celebrate the 50th anniversary of Kamen Rider. This is the third reboot of a Tokusatsu series to be adapted by Anno following Shin Godzilla and Shin Ultraman. Yep, release date March 18, 2023, Japan. So far it seems like there's no planned release for a international release at this point.
Even though I've watched Shin Godzilla and Shin Ultraman in film in the US and US theaters.
Yeah, we watched Shin Ultraman on its limited release in
2-day release
in January this year, 2023.
Oh, was this year?
I think so. Yeah.
Wow.
And then and Shin Godzilla came out many years before that, but yeah, they're really spacing it out. But this one's coming a lot sooner. And also this had a
part of it was pandemic. Yeah.
Yeah, that's also true. But yeah, and the budget is it doesn't say the budget.
I also think they can't see your screen, just so you know.
Oh, okay, my bad. Yeah, thanks for mentioning that. So yeah, Hideaki Anno, 50th anniversary of Kamen Rider, third reboot of a Tokusatsu series to be adapted by Anno. And March 17, 2023 in select theaters, nationwide Japanese release in March 18, 2023. Will be released internationally, but exact date was undecided. Alright, so keep an eye out for it. We'll be following it. And if you follow PRpHD and Muditaheart, we'll keep you posted.
Yeah, I'm sorry if you guys read spoilers because I didn't actually read the screen, so I'm pretty spoiler free myself.
Okay, my bad.
That's fine.
I mean, this is just the premise.
Yeah, I didn't read any of it, luckily.
Okay, so I'm gonna hide that.
Okay, there you go.
All right. Okay, so that's it. This is 20 minutes long.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed.
Yeah.
And we'll see you soon.
See ya.
Right, take it easy.
Take it easy. Bye.